group of students at a Utah middle school recently exercised their right to gather and protest furries who were attacking them,
I can
disturbing
make a
their learning
song
environment.
talking about how dope I am. If that's what you want, you can go and check me, man. Right off your iTunes, you choose your records, friend. If you want to hear the echoes that surrounds my den, use
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to 52 Games. My name is Stephen Joshua. Goat Meat. It's a pleasure having you. Welcome to Try Not to Be Amazed. I have a crazy Try Not to Be Amazed scheduled out for us. Guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Fair warning. This Try Not to Be Amazed is absolutely triggering. It is absolutely triggering. It's rage. Like, it triggers rage, okay? Fair warning. And I'm giving a warning because it's serious. This Try Not to Be Amazed is a rage-filled Try Not to Be Amazed. So, trigger warning again. But it's a pleasure. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, come back for more. Dive into the rest of the show. Dive into the rest of the channel. There's plenty of videos to catch you up on what's going on. Without further ado, let's get into today's rage-filled Try Not to Be Amazed. Let's just start off light, okay? Let's start off light.
You guys have officially made me lose my marbles! This is a nightmare! You guys!
Oh, yes. So, that is how we are going to be feeling by the end of this episode, okay? In the famous words of Childish Gambino, this is America. Guys, I have a feeling that we are under attack. Allegedly, whatever I have to do to defend myself, I just feel, we're being attacked. I just seen some things from San Francisco. There's a YouTuber who just had a video of San Francisco and San Francisco cleaning up their act because of a...
If we wanted to buy fentanyl, how easy would it be to find around here? It's easy.
The homeless pooping, that's like inevitable down here. You're gonna see that every 5 feet type.
So an Asian government is coming into San Francisco, and all of a sudden they're cleaning up their act. They're taking all of the homeless off of the streets or pushing them somewhere, all of the drugs, all of the human excrements off of the streets. And they're just cleaning up their act for our president to meet these Asian beautiful people. Trying not to be amazed, right?
Number 6 on the list, guess what it is? Amazing!
Put your mask on. No, you gotta wear it on underneath. You gotta keep it on. Put your mask on. There you go. Keep it right there. Yay, Mason! Yay! You feeling, Mason? Look, we're gonna keep it right here.
Oh, Lord.
Keep well. I see you. Keep your mask on. Put your mask back on. What are you looking at? Keep it on your face. You gotta keep it on your face. So you go outside. There you go. Mason. Yay, Mason! Yay! Put your mask on.
Now, I have a responsibility, and sadly, at this point of time, that responsibility is for me to shut up and not say things. I can't speak. I cannot speak. Because if I speak, I'm going to have to go on another platform that actually has freedom of speech. But the platform that we are on right now, and I'm not issuing names, but I mean, it's purely obvious. The platform that we are on right now, I do not have the freedom to speak. This is Try Not to Be Amazed. And I told you, fair warning. This is rage fuel. This is just pure rage fuel. So please, speak for me in the comments. Tell me, how do you feel? What does that, when you see this, how does that make you feel? Please. Please.
You remember this guy who set himself in a blaze? Well, he passed away last night. Oh, and he was after these people. Oh, and by the way, he wrote this after he was set on a blaze and he was in the hospital. And then he ended up passing away that night. You know, where his LinkedIn profile was this image? But it's not only them, there's several names. And he was the only plaintiff. And look at those defendants' names right there. And look at the filing date. And now here's his mugshot. Here's what he was charged with on that date after he filed this. And if you want to see those papers and what else he wrote, we'll go to that website. Because he wrote a lot of stuff, including stuff about the Titan sub. And his first writing goes back to almost a year ago when this all started. So you tell me, who survives something like that just for enough time to write something, and then that night they passed away? Take care. God bless. You remember?
There is a lot to unpack with this one. The facts are, is like, what did you see? You've seen one eye, tongue out. That is demonic influence. And if you don't know, I will share. And now this representation is also is like an Indian representation of the goddess of destruction, Kali, the blue woman with the multiple arms and one eye closed and tongue out. That is also an what you would say an Illuminati symbol, where you see all of these celebrities with their one eye closed. And guarantee you, go just type it in. I can guarantee you this. Type it in, celebrity, one eye closed. Get the hundreds of pictures there. Celebrity, one eye closed, tongue out. Just humor me. Just look it up for yourself. I'm just gonna let you guys know, this is not the last video, but this damn near may be the main event.
A group of students at a Utah middle school recently exercised their right to gather and protest furries who were attacking them, disturbing their learning environment, and were allegedly using the litter box on school property. Watch this.
Hey, hey, oh, oh, these birds gotta go! Hey, hey, oh, oh, these birds gotta go!
They bite us, they scratch us, they pounce on us, and then they run on all fours and pounce on people.
Why are they spraying you with Febreze?
Just because apparently have rabies.
And there's a rumor that they were putting litter boxes in the girls' bathroom. And they started putting litter boxes.
I heard that was just a rumor.
No, it's true.
The local media is foiling, of course, trying to gaslight everyone into thinking that it didn't happen at all, or at least that it was a misinterpretation. Are they possibly trying to insinuate that children have overactive imaginations? Well, that would go against their whole narrative, wouldn't it? About how kids can choose their gender and now their species.
We are getting sprayed with Febreze in the eyes and Axe, and we're getting bitten and barked at, and it's distracting from our learning and being able to feel safe at school.
If the schools are allowing the furries to be aggressive without fear of retaliation, doesn't that mean that the school itself is promoting violence and bullying?
And honestly, furries are a very sexual thing, and that's not okay to be bringing into a middle school. They're wearing tail butt plugs, and it's awful. It's really bad. So we needed to fix the problem, and this is the only way we can do it because our school's not enforcing the dress code.
Furries are notoriously affiliated with kink. You can see proof of that everywhere on social media. The same social media that is integrating AI search engines and algorithms to push the acceptance agenda for this kind of thing. You're even seeing sub and dom relationships of high school and now middle school kids dragging each other around on leashes. It's meant to introduce children to this type of lifestyle so they become desensitized to it and are therefore groomed into the subculture by thinking it's just a simple game of dress up.
They scratch us, bark us, bite us, spray us with stings.
What do the teachers do?
The teachers can't do anything. If they speak up, they'll get fired.
And so what happens if you do anything back?
We get in trouble. We'll get detention or suspended.
They don't get in trouble.
They don't get any punishment.
Wow. Why do they not get punishment? Why do they tell you? What reasons they give you?
They don't really have reasons.
We have humans biting other humans. We can talk about the diseases that could come from that, but it seems like that's an afterthought to the question of identity.
Things that they're using to spray you guys with, they don't take it away from you?
No.
They're spraying you with Febreze?
Febreze in our faces and Axe body spray in our eyes. And they sit in their chairs like they're animals, and they'll chew on like dog toys. They wear collars, ears, tails, fur boots. They don't get in trouble for it. So they send out an email basically saying, like, it's in their rules that if you do a protest like this, that they will suspend you. And typically it's just the leader, so I'm gonna get suspended. But if any of these other kids get suspended, I'm gonna fight for that, so they don't. When Christy's mom called the school, they completely denied any of this happening.
They have teachers blocking the doors so kids can't leave.
They do right now?
And when I was getting petition signed, Mr. Mortensen got in two kids' faces and was screaming at them to hand over my petition.
Whoa.
And Morty's like, I can legally take this. No, you will press death charges.
Yeah.
You cannot take that. It's not your property.
Good.
I'm so proud of these kids, but it also breaks my heart to know that the adults in their lives refused to take the actions required to prevent this.
The school board people have come over and they drove past us and they didn't do anything. They said to respect everyone, but how are we supposed to respect these kids when they're biting at us and barking at us?
Apparently, what was once called enabling is now called tolerance and being kind.
Exactly.
In the email, they said to come here and learn. They said to come here and learn in the email.
We can't learn.
We can't learn if they're doing
They told us that we need to follow the district policy when but the then
furries
they don't
aren't, and they
enforce
don't
it for
enforce
them.
the rules for the furries.
What kind of world do we live in where children have to stand up for themselves against a tyrannical minority? Children deserve a safe and respectful learning environment.
Yeah. All the principal says is just be kind, be nice, be nice. And then
What's the point of dressing up like a furry?
I don't think
They think they're so cool that they want to
get a lot of
be
attention. See, they want attention.
It is a deliberate creation of disorder and confusion to make anyone who wants a normal, functioning society feel powerless and demoralized. Even children.
Okay. Okay. This is killing me because what in the F? Facts. You stated middle schoolers. When I was in middle school, you are 12, right? You're 13. Yeah, middle school, not high school. High school, you go up to like 17 to graduate high school, 4 years, 13. So 13, you're in high school. Middle school, you are 11 and 12. Middle school is 7th and 8th grade. Right after 6th grade, you're talking about children showing up to school with what plugs? What plugs? These children showing up to school, children showing up to middle school with butt plug tails in. What in the F are you saying? What in the absolute F are you saying? I'm having an existential crisis where it's like, this actually may be the end times. What the F are you saying? The child, the innocent, poor, blessed child stated her children, classmates are showing up in furry costumes with butt plugs in their rec. What are you? So I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I said, what are you talking about? Okay, YouTube? Okay, YouTube? Are YouTube overlords okay? I didn't say anything. I didn't state my opinion. I think it's perfectly fine.
Check did not clear the bank, and so we sent the truck out to pick up the container.
I rolled out there and took the box up and started pulling it up, and it was so heavy, it broke the winch.
And we couldn't get it off the trailer, so we had to leave it on the trailer because it was too heavy. So I was asked by Nick to have a crew go down and unload the container at the other yard.
I got a radio call from Ron Gillette, the foreman. They said the men were throwing up and there was something really wrong.
One of them fell down and hit me right in front of my feet. And it was opened up, and there it was.
And when I came to work the following day, I saw it myself. I couldn't believe it. And just little bitty babies, just all torn pieces. Their heads chopped off, arms, legs, it makes you want to cry when you see something like that.
Starting at the very front of this container, it was just wall clear to the ceiling and clear to the sides, filled with them.
I really don't want to witness it again. Not what I saw.
Well, as the supervisor for the County of Los Angeles, we found out through the media that 17,000 infants had been stored in the containers.
Check.
Oh, God bless, God bless, God bless. Evil exists. When I see these evil works, why would there be a shipping container filled with 17,000 infants? And it's only for the works of evil. Maybe stem cells, some science. Because look, I'm doing the trails right now for science being like science. Science is the apple that Eve took. Knowledge. Science is that apple Eve took. That's why the apple is on Apple computers and phones. Science was the apple. The introduction of unnecessary knowledge that brings destruction. And with science, there's a show like His Dark Materials, once again, that introduces child sacrifice to dark matter. In comparison, To gain dark matter and to make a portal into another world, you need to sacrifice a child. That's what the show says. JFK had an amazing speech that's probably what made them off him. He said that they're gonna tell us the truth through media, movies, music, and then while you see these media and the movies and the shows, they're clearly stating obviousness, childhood's end, his dark material. They live. What's the name? The Fall of the House of Usher. Right? Damn near anything. Gravity Falls. Damn near anything you can place or you can see. They have Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You know, Buffy, Supernatural, all of these shows, they all have such congruence. They have such, I digress. But I'm just saying, it's horrible. It's horrible. Knowledge, once you get the knowledge and the wisdom, is like, you're just suffering. You're suffering from knowledge and wisdom. And it is horrible when you know the truth. What are they after? What are they doing? The Boule, the Skull and Bones, what are they doing? Aleister Crowley and the black magic and dark magic, the dark black sex magic. Jack Parsons, what is he doing? He's making Elon Musk. Oh, he's doing his thing, but then also he's wearing the suit of the devil with the Baphomet on it himself. What are they doing? Sam Smith, he's on stage, he's dressed up as a devil. Little Nas, what is he doing? He's selling devil shoes. It's 6ix9ine. It's 6ix9ine. It's 666. 36 Mafia. 36 Mafia. 666. What are they doing? Diddy is the Black Epstein. What are they doing? Abrima Abramovich is having spirit cooking, mixing period blood with semen and writing on the wall. What is she doing? She's best friends with Jay-Z. What is he doing? Jay-Z follows Aleister Crowley. Do without Wilt. What are they doing? But I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't know nothing. I'm stupid. Try not to be amazed.
Number 6 on the list, guess what it is? Amazing!
The government's lowering the expectations for kids in their development. You're not supposed to be saying 200 to 300 words when you're 2. You're only supposed to be able to say a couple different words when you're 2. It's funny that this comes right after the lockdowns, when you guys put covers over everybody's face and kept them out of school and kept them away from each other, and an entire generation's IQ dropped by more than 20%, basically. Yeah. And now the government's like, well, we're not really dumber. Nobody's that smart. The standards are only here. It's like, you think we're all that stupid, bro? Like, come on, man. You guys must freaking hate us so much. Like, this is what happens when another country is actively funding your institutions to destroy the people inside of the institutions. If you're wondering why America sucks, that's why. There is outside forces that are controlling our leaders in multiple different categories to make our situation worse so that we are not a threat to what they want to accomplish on the global scale. It's how you win a war against the U.S. without ever going to war with the U.S. Think I'm wrong? Okay, why don't you look at your food? What's in it? Do other countries allow that? Look at your water. What's in it? Do other countries allow that? Look at your debt. Which countries even allow for pharmaceutical companies to advertise? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just follow me and you'll learn more. God bless everybody. And use the old standards and help your kids get smarter.
Yeah. I seen that jolly, beautiful, white bearded man one time before, and I seen this again, and I knew I had to put it on the show. He's absolutely right. And with what he said, I'm going to say one thing. Stop drinking Prime. So please, if you guys are here to this point, like, subscribe, come back for more, dig through the channel, because I promise you, I'm just giving you the truth. I'm giving you the light, I'm giving you the love that God has blessed me with, and I'm just sharing it with you. I love you and I appreciate you. Let's just end this with something good.
Life like Quentin. Every day you get pocket check. You eat like a king. 2-parent household. And you get lots of rest. Yo, you not a threat. Yo, get your mans, bro. Get your mans, bro. You can't come at me with gangster talk. You can't come at me with gangster talk. Claiming you pocket text. I bagged your mom. I tell you when to go to sleep. I don't have any losses yet. Bro, what's so funny, yo? What's so funny, bro? This is strictly talent. You thought you would take me on? This is strictly talent. You thought you would take me on? It's a challenge. I'll keep you. What's your life like?
Oh boy. That definitely makes up for it.
I can make a song talking about how dope I am. If that's what you want, you can go and check me, man. Right off your iTunes, you choose your records, friend. If you wanna hear the echoes that surrounds my